Hi, my friends. Welcome. This is Cori, and this is a diamond painting effect with Cori with another stitch with me. And today I'm going to be working on the Harry Potter shadow box. This is a 11 count stamped cross stitch that I got from VIP Cross Stitch, and it cost $10.37 when I bought it. And I I started it in March, one day in March, and so that's what we'll be working on today. Um, I'm going to, I want to show you the progress I've made on my Christmas teapots. It's not much. It's not much progress, but I have gotten most of the head on that first teapot in. If you can tell, this is the hat that's on the teapot, and this is the snowman head. I've had a heck of a time doing that part. That little part is, I've spent a lot of time there, and so not much progress, but a lot of time spent. Yesterday I spent a lot of time trying to get my pattern keeper switched over because I was going to try and do a stitch with me on that one yesterday, and it never came together because I was, first of all, I was exhausted. I just really tired. But I was trying to use an old phone on the pattern keeper, and I was trying to upload the correct progress from pattern keeper. I never could get it to work. I don't know if it ever can be made to work, but I tried. And so that is the status on that. I've not done a whole lot of stitching the last little bit. I've been busy, exhausted. I did work on my diamond painting, my rain boots with the flowers in it. I'll put a picture in here for you to see my progress. I think I've got about a third of it left to do. It may be a little bit more than a third. I know it's less than half. So anyway, that one's been kind of fun to work on. It's not really confetti. There's a lot of 3 and 4 of the same color in the same area. Those boots were actually kind of fun to do. So last time we met on this one, I worked up here, and I worked on this color. Oh, I guess I worked on this color right here. What is the color number 7? Is a beige color. That maybe I will continue. I'll do color 977. Let's see, what is the yellow? The yellow is 3863. Maybe I'll do this, work on this yellow color. It's 3863, and it's part of the brown in the shadow box, the wood part. And I'm choosing that color because it is easy for me to see while we're chatting. It's color number 24. Some of those other colors, there's like there's 2 different reds that I just don't want to deal with that while I'm doing a whip and chat. Call me silly. Because I know that I'd like to do that red color because I know you can see it you will see it better, but um, I because I do the loop method, I'm folding the two ends together and threading my needle like that, and then I'll have a loop at the end. So that will be how I'll start. I don't need to worry about burying my thread ends this way. It's an easy way to start. And I usually like to sew with the longer thread just because I don't like starting and stopping as much as I do stitching. But it's worth it to do the start. Now, this yellow one is up here by itself. I'm going to go ahead and start there because I've got a good easy start with the loop here. So I'll go ahead and start that. That way I won't have to come back and get it later with a separate stitch. I will travel. My rule that is easily broken is I will only travel the length of two tails. If I had to do two tails underneath, the start tail and the end tail, that they both need to be buried. If I can travel just that far, that is a legal travel. I sometimes break my rule because if it's close to that, I will go ahead and do it. Depending on my mood, depending how much I care about that particular piece of work, as how I make my decisions on that. So, what has been happening in my world? I've done another trip to San Antonio again. It's so crazy how much I've been to San Antonio. I've been 4 times in the last week, and that's just crazy. But I went to pick up last week. I took an Amish gentleman to the train station, and he came back last night. I checked the train schedule. They have this thing where you can check to see if the train's on schedule, and I checked it last night, and it was going to be an hour and a half early. I scrambled to get out of here so I could get up there in time, and it lied. Up until the time, it was already past the time it said it was going to be there. They never updated it. But he said they were ahead of schedule most of the way, but the closer they got to San Antonio, they had to stop and wait for a bunch of freight trains. So not at the same place, but down the road as it got closer and closer to San Antonio, they kept having to stop and wait for freight trains to go through. So they ended up getting there about the time they were supposed to get there. So I had scrambled for nothing. I did get a good parking spot. There is that. A good place to wait. They could see me right as I came off the train. I was right there. So that was good. And then of course I went to San Antonio twice for my son Daniel. He ended up, his load that he got coming out of Eagle Pass ended up coming right through here. And there's a truck stop there just 10 miles from here. So I was able to go and have dinner with him again. He would have gone ahead and come on home, except we've had rain here, and it would have been too, his load was too heavy to drive on the Caliche Road after a rain. That just wasn't a good idea. So I was able to go take Daniel the things that he forgot and a few more things I got for him. And um, they have a store. It's just a little mom and pop convenience store about 4 miles from here, and they have a beef jerky there, and it's real beef jerky. It's not the crap you can buy at the stores anymore. They've done something to the meat to make it soft. Most beef jerky is like that anymore. But this is the real stuff, and Daniel loves it. I love it. I think just about anybody who's had beef jerky before they started running it loves it. So I took him a bunch of that. It's not cheap. It is not cheap. But I took him some. So he's working hard to be carb free. So I thought that would be a good snack for him while he's being good. Um, he's he did it before. I don't know how long it's been since he did it. He lost a lot of weight, but it's been so long since he did it. He's gained it all back and then some, and he he's decided he wants to work on that again. He does need to work on it again because if he doesn't knock it off next time he goes to a physical, they're not going to let him go again for his CDL. So anyway, so that is that. In a little bit, I'll be taking my neighbors into town again. And maybe I can pick up a few things while I'm in town. I have a question for you guys. I'm thinking about getting European Town. And I know I know that Stitching with Laura does on Saturdays. She does European Town. I'd love to join her on that, and I'll stitch with her when she does that. Um, I don't. I know a lot of the people that watch me also watch Laura, and I don't know if I did something like that. Would that be too much? I don't. I mean, that's Laura's deal, and I don't want to infringe on that, but I was thinking if there's somebody actually out there that are also working on European Town, maybe doing it, having another stitch with me during the week would be okay. I'm open to that idea if you guys are. Let me know what you think. I know Natalia does it, but I don't know what day Natalia does it on. I think, and I would just find a day that Laura and Natalia are not doing it and choose that day, and then we'll have 3 European Town stitch with me's. I'm just battering ideas around out there. Just let me know what you think. I've gotten some more new subscribers. You guys are really helping me out. I really appreciate it, and welcome. Um, I'm trying to do a stitch with me every day. It's not working out. I don't know when I should just give up and say I'm going to do a stitch with me when I feel like it, or keep trying to do it every day. But I've said this before. I really thought I had nothing going on in my life, but as soon as I made that decision to do the stitch with me, I'm finding out I do have things going on in my life, and crazy. Uh, I have. I've worked a little bit more on the precious moments. That one's coming closer and closer to a finish. Um, I've got a few more colors to complete on that one. So it is kind of exciting to see some of these coming to an end, actually completing them. None of the bigger ones. Here comes Gunther, guys. Gunther? No. Oh, he's gonna try to knock over my bottles. Gunther? There you go. Just curl up down there, okay? Just have a little curl up. There you go. That worked. Huh. Who'd think it? It wasn't his idea, but he's going for it. He's such a funny cat. Such a funny cat. My dog has been throwing up, and she does it at night. It's not a lot. She's been eating grass, and she's still eating. So I think whatever's wrong maybe is okay, because she's still avidly eating, and she's, I don't know. It's just every morning there's a little clump of the grass she's been eating with the other stuff around it. So it might just be a little tiny upset. I'm hoping that's all it is. But Dwayne kept the dogs last night since I was gonna be gone most of the night, and it wasn't too bad of a trip. I spent my time while I was waiting just scrolling through VIP's. VIP Cross Stitch has gotten some new cross stitch patterns that it makes it so hard to choose which ones to do. But I still haven't decided what I'm gonna do. I did order some, but I need to get another order in, because I need more cross stitches like everyone does. I was in a diamond painting mood, and so I kind of spent more time on that diamond painting than I did on the cross stitching. And yeah. So I want to thank you guys for dropping by. Please let me know what you think about me doing European Town. Dedicate a day of the week to European Town, or I could do it just random, like I have been doing my cross stitches, just pull one out and do it, whatever I feel like doing at the moment. Um, so far, that's kind of what I've been doing. I usually have a reason for choosing the one I choose. I chose this one today because I had only pulled it out once. So I thought it needed a little bit of love. But I want to thank you for joining me for the Diamond Painting Effect with Cori. Please take care, and I'll see you again in the next one.